2022 Scott Foil 10 in a size medium, 17 pounds, 4 ounces. Yeah, you like that arm, huh? 2022, new me. 7.75 kilos. Stay tuned to the after video where your free buy sent us on that reel right there. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. Today I have for you guys the 2022 Scott Foil RC 10 in a size medium. Retail on this bike is $6,500. It is one of the best deals out there in the industry for this bike. And one of you guys are probably going to say, why is this bike $300 less than the Addict RC10? Well, it's just because of the fact of, the Addict RC15 with the same components, same spec, everything. Because this bike is more aimed towards a flatter area, I would say. So the Addict RC is definitely one of their more all-around bikes, so it appeals to more consumers. So that's why there's a little bit more of a price bump on here. But if you live in the area like we do, where it's flat here, this is definitely the better bang for the buck. $6,500 for a full carbon frame, aero frame, carbon fiber wheels, 50mm depth, an Ultegra DI2 group set, 12-speed, the new stuff, and also a one-piece carbon fiber cockpit, stem, and handlebar. I mean, you can't really get that much better. You guys saw the weight. I think it was 17 pounds, 4 ounces, but it is an absolute steal of a deal. I'm over here at Epic Cycles. They have this in stock. This is the medium. If you guys are interested in there, I'll leave their link down below to where you guys can call them up to buy it if you like, or if you guys want, you guys can always contact me and I can guys set you up as well. But the bike is beautiful. It's a matte black carbon. On the top here, they have a gloss carbon on the foil. Always like that. The color of the frame is like this, like it kind of changes colors from green to yellow. I don't have a microphone today, I'm very sorry, and it's windy here. We got a cold front come through. It's like 75 degrees right now, but I'm very sorry. So if you guys hear that wind chatter, I apologize. But I'm gonna go through this whole bike, show you guys the specs, everything, the norm, and then again, $6,500 for a beautiful aero road bike with Ultegra DI2 on there. You don't get a bike like this anymore. So absolutely gorgeous. Anyways, to start off in the cockpit, you have on here the Synchros one-piece cockpit. It is called the Creston ICSL. Again, it's a fully integrated carbon fiber handlebar and stem. Plus side is it's very light, it looks sleek, the cables are hidden. Downside is if you ever want to change out the stem, or the stem is not the right size for you, you will have to pay a pretty penny to get a different handlebar swap in here. But if you can make it work, it's a beautiful deal. You have this Synchros handlebar bar tape on there. The cables are fully integrated through the handlebar, through the stem. They're not underneath here. So a very clean look. You have on here the new Ultegra 12-speed, 12 gears in the rear, 2 in the front, wireless now as well. So there is no cables for DI2 wires anymore. It is all just a hydraulic brake hose inside here. So very easy to set up. You have this nice gunmetal gray with the Ultegra. One of the best bangs for the bucks, I think, out there for the group set. Going down through the front, we have here these spacers as well. If you want to lower the stem, you have these breakaway points right here, all the way down the line. You can go ahead and lift these up, and you can lower the stem if you like to. Go ahead and adjust your fit before cutting the hydraulic hoses to make it clean. You have the minimalistic Scott logo here in the front. We have the Scott Synchros logo here on the side as well. And then going down to the fork, we have their kind of aero integrated system on here for the fork. It makes it look a little bit cleaner. The wheels you get on here are Scott's rendition of an aero wheel. Sounds like a baby's crying, hold on. So this is Scott's aero version of the wheel. It's a 50mm depth wheel. It's made by their company Synchros, which is kind of like their brand, Scott's own brand, similar to like Revolve, Specialized, Bontrager's, Trek. This is Scott's version. These are called the Capital 1.0 carbon fiber wheels. Again, a 50mm depth. You have bladed spokes and then their own Synchros hub on there. The wheels are tubeless ready, but the tires are not. And the tires that come on here are going to be the Schwabe ones, 700 by 28C in this gumwall color, which looks really clean, but they are tube only, like I said. So if you did want to make this bike tubeless, you would have to take these tires off and swap it for a different tire. But again, 50mm depth on an aero bike, you're pretty much hitting the mark there, and you have no issues with it at all. Rotors for the front are going to be a Shimano Ultegra upgraded 160mm rotor. We have the through axle right here, which we would use to take the wheel in and out. We have the Ultegra flat mount disc brake caliper as well. You see the adapter right there. This is set for 160. If you did want to change it to a 160, 180, you could. I thought it was reversed for 140, but I guess not. As we can see right here, Scott is still using a press fit bottom bracket, press fit 8892 bottom bracket right there on the side for the Shimano Ultegra crank. You have the beautiful Scott logo going right there. Solid, fades down to a striped pinstripe on there. Going over this side real quick, if you guys do not know what this Bluetooth signal is, my phone's probably gonna pick it up. See a little scan code? That's how you actually pair your shifters to your derailleur in the Shimano app. So cool little piece of tidbit information. Like I said, always on Scott's, if the paint job is fully matte, the top tube will be a gloss color for an accent piece. So this is a full gloss right here. It says foil right here. It looks pretty cool. You have the nice little RC logo in matte. If the paint job is ever gloss, this will be matted up top here. You have the foil 10 markings right there. Size medium, 54. Water bottle cage just goes here. Water bottle cage goes here. Again, these are a T20. These are Torx 20 on here. So you're going to need a Torx key to put on the water bottle cages. So keep that in mind. We have a new updated version of the Ultegra 12-speed front derailleur. There are only 2 wires running this bike now, like I always mentioned before. You have the front derailleur wire and you have the rear derailleur wire connected to a battery. There's no more junction boxes. On this bike, you're getting an Ultegra crank with a 52-36 chainring. It looks gorgeous, by the way. I love, actually, just like everything in this world. When they first come out, we always look at it and say, ooh, it looks ugly, it looks bulky, and stuff like that. I'm liking these more sharp lines. It looks more modern, I guess. I don't know. It just looks cooler. I mean, I think our brain just registers as this being new, so we start to like it. But it's completely normal to see something at first and hate it, and then don't judge a book by its cover, then you start to like it. 12-speed chain, Ultegra, XT chain, and Ultegra chain. You have the 1130 Ultegra cassette in the rear, and then the new and improved Ultegra rear derailleur with the longer cage in here that can go up to an 1134, and also accommodate the 54 tooth chainring option as well for these new bikes. The rear derailleur is now your main point on here. This is where you do everything. This is where you're going to charge the bike at. This is where you're going to connect and pair the front derailleur and rear derailleur. This is where you're going to connect your Bluetooth. This is going to do everything on here. These are your buttons, these are your function buttons. This is everything right here. This is what you do with it. This is how you work it, okay? Yeah. Charge part. But yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rendition of it. Again, the bike looks clean. Same wheels to the rear. It is the Creston 1.0 or Capital 1.0 50mm depth wheel with bladed spokes and their own synchro hub. Freya body Santos will be coming in a second. And then going to the other side, we have the same rotor in the front, a 160mm rotor. Scott does this cool thing where they have this little tool right here that actually pops out. So you can actually put this into the front if you like as well. Also, this can adjust your stem. So if you were to get in a crash and your stem turned, you can actually readjust it as well. So nice little tool. You can take this out if you want, if you don't want to lose it, but this will go here, this will go in the front. If you ever get a flat tire, very cool thing. And you can see even here, this is the foil bike. This is the more aero bike. They have this little covers here to make it look a little bit more aero. Cool little things. It doesn't really mean anything, but I like it a lot. New one I just noticed that on the foils, they don't have that little cover plate like the Addicts. I wish they would do that for the brake bolts. But anyways, I'll take our flat mount disc brake caliper in the rear, 160mm rotor in the rear as well. And again, these are tubeless tires. Sorry, tube tires only. The wheels are tubeless ready. You have your Scott foil proprietary C-post here, more aero. You have the little cover plate as well. This is not actually where you tighten it. This is a 3mm cover cap. You go ahead and loosen it up, and then you can adjust it back in the back there, right there. Saddle on here is going to be the Belcara saddle. Nice wide cutout to allow blood flow. Nice wide saddle for support, and a nice black seat as well. Very similar to the saddles you're seeing. Short nose, wide support, wide cutouts as well. Seems to be the fad, just like the lower seat stays and everything. But that is all, guys. That is what you have right here. This is the 2022 Scott Foil RC10 in a size 54, weighing at 17 pounds, 4 ounces, and retail is $6,500. If you guys are interested in this bike, they have it available at Epic Cycles over here. So go ahead and give us a hit in the email section, or I'll link the description down below. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Scott Foil 10 RC. Here comes the Freya body sound test on these Synchros 50mm depth wheels. Give me 1 second. Bada bing, bada boop. Hub. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.